Hello and welcome again to Piedmont Business Live. I'm your host, Ken Morrison. Today we're talking to Doug Heckinger. He is the co-founder of Pelotonics Resource Team.
Right.
Doug, thanks for being with us today.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
First, tell me a little bit about yourself, some of your background and what you do.
Well, I come from the West Coast. I'm one of those strange guys that came the opposite way from the masses. And I grew up in California, where the computer industry basically started Hewlett-Packard's backyard.
Yeah.
And my dad worked for them years ago before they actually were a computer company. But back in the 80s, I had an itching to come east, and I didn't even hardly know where North Carolina was. But I've come to love it. Fell in love with a North Carolina girl. And the only thing I don't like about North Carolina is the humidity. Yeah. And I know nobody here likes it anyway, so we're in good company. So I moved into the field of business benefits and then came to realize, hey, these benefits are great, but how are you going to pay for them?
Right.
I did a short little article on that on LinkedIn, and benefits, yes, but how? So we go into how to provide for that, and some of our solutions at Pelotonics Resource Team shows how to find those dollars.
Gotcha. So what do you see as the CPA industry's major challenges and opportunities?
Well, in a nutshell, they are asked to do so many things, kind of like a general practitioner in medicine asked to do brain surgery. I mean, they're just asked to do things beyond their expertise even. So they're faced with a dilemma of how to give good answers, good solutions without increasing their expenses. A lot of companies have partnered with these large international firms, but they have to pay no matter if they use the services or not. We don't charge for the most part unless there's some technical analysis that's needed to be done.
Okay. So how should CPAs handle this changing landscape?
Well, traditionally they've had a dilemma because they've had to either try to maybe do nothing and hopefully the clients will stay with them, or try to do everything, right. And that presents added options. Or another option is to partner with someone like Pelotonics Resource Team that brings added brain trust, added skills, high, technical advanced tax planning strategies when they need it.
So you're saying that you're not asking CPAs to refer clients to you?
Exactly, and that's kind of a different one. So we emphasize, we do not want referrals. We don't want them just to give us, hey, here you go. We want to keep all the planning and all the options, opportunities that the clients might have in-house with the CPA, so the CPA can sign off or not sign off on solutions to make sure that it fits into their overall planning purposes.
So the CPA firms are really your customers, and you're
right.
helping them service their customers.
Yes, yeah. And now occasionally we do get referrals directly to business owners, but we want to be able to bring in the CPA involved so that the CPA can continue to give coordinated planning advice.
Gotcha. So how can Pelotonics help CPAs grow their clientele?
Well, in one way, the main way that we do it is that we focus on their existing clients, identifying some of their best clients who have maybe the greatest number of needs. Usually those are business clients that have some complex tax mitigation issues. The CPAs know about some of these issues, but they don't have the time to identify them or the expertise in-house to be able to provide those solutions. So we bring highly skilled specialists. We have a whole team around the country that have been vetted. They're the best of the best, and we get them on the phone with the CPAs, and the CPAs quickly realize, hey, these guys know their stuff. So that's
And as you were just saying, you have a whole team around the country. What is appropriate for a group or people here in North Carolina may not be the same situation, say, in California. Am I correct?
Exactly. In other words, every industry has specific tax incentives available to them. Congress is always passing or reestablishing all kinds of tax strategies. Almost every month it seems like they've got something new coming along. So to keep up with that is just impossible for any one CPA firm to do that.
What a great advantage that is then, that you have people all over the country who can be really tuned into what's appropriate for them.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah.
So what do you offer that other CPAs don't have access to?
Well, we provide what we call the family office approach. And the family office was formerly only available to the very wealthy. And it provides a one-stop call center, if you will, to get answers to complex needs, whatever they might be. So that CPA can know that they can go to Doug or Dave and get reliable solutions that are backed by law, not just fancy-dancy new stuff out there, but actually established by IRS tax practice.
Okay. So finally, how would you summarize the advantages of working with Pelotonics?
Well, we provide flexibility so that the firm that wants to increase their clientele doesn't have to increase the staff necessarily, doesn't have to increase their overhead, but we bring a resource hub to them, and using that family office concept, it gives them greater value that they can offer to their clients. So their clients, our goal is to make them irreplaceable to their clients. Gotcha. So that their clients talk about them at their country clubs or to their friends, and they brag about them and they rave about them, not us. We don't want that. We're taken care of. We're good. We're okay. But if we can make the CPAs look good, that's a win-win for everybody.
It truly is, and what a great service that is, that you can, for your clients, be an expert for them, but you don't have to bring on extra people on the payroll and all that is tagged along with that.
That's exactly right. Yeah.
Well, Doug, thanks so much for sharing your story with us. And if you want to know more about Pelotonics Resource Team, please visit their website. The link is at the bottom of this page. It's also at the end of this video, along with other contact information. Doug, we wish you great success at Pelotonics, and we thank you again for being here with us.
My pleasure. Thank you very much.
Thank you for tuning in to Piedmont Business Live. We'll see you again next time.